guys, Anthony with Austin Stroke Weapons Field here with Joshua. Today we're talking about Fabris Plate 26. Plate 26 shows a wound of a fourth against a pullback sword. So this is kind of showing and highlighting Fabris's big spiel and philosophy that a thrust is always better than a cut. Just because it's more direct, it's faster, it's easier to close your line, you're safe with a thrust, you're not safe when you throw a cut, and all those things he's been talking about a lot. So this lines up, very safe, closing the start in third. I'm going to move to find him in fourth. Right, so measure a leg up, we're a long distance. As I find him in fourth, he pulls away, and in that moment, as he's pulling back, that is when I need to make my thrust. So I need to step, come through, and drop. And there's a couple timing options, depending how fast, how slow you and your opponent are, respectively. And Fabris says it doesn't really matter who's faster, the thrust is always going to win. So if I'm very fast on my read my move, or if I'm just driving through and he's a little bit slow on his reaction. Because right, let's pretend he doesn't move at all. I'm in fourth, he does nothing. I can drive straight through, I found the sword, I'm settling the exchange. If, as I'm about to drive through, he pulls the sword back, I'm still just driving through, and I've shut him out, and the sharp sword is good to go all the way there, if you really believe in Fabris of punching with the hilt. You can really see that in this instance, in that motion, you stay super safe as the flow as the move happens. However, if I'm a little bit slower and he's made his cut by driving in fourth, by lowering my body and raising my hand a little bit, I'm getting my cross, my hilt up, and I'm hiding behind that as that cut comes down. So they look more like this, he's back, I'm a little bit slower, I'm there, I'm still driving through, keeping myself safe, making my attack happen. So again, forward. I find the sword, he's up, he still makes the attack, and I'm still covered with my head and everything is up behind my range stand and my guard. So again, this one's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Just really, Fabris is highlighting his philosophy, why he wants to do certain things the way he does. But it's definitely good to practice and good to build this up. There's not a lot of extra drills I can think of off the top of my head for applying this as the person during the cut. I'm really thinking about during the cut purely from the elbow, from the shoulder. This is not supposed to be a wrist cut that wouldn't pull it back the same way. Likewise, though, we're not wheeling these cuts around and being crazy like that. He's definitely showing it as a recess guard into an attack. And then again, we see these recess guards that are on the manuscript, so it makes sense to think about these cuts being formed the same way. So again, if there are other questions, comments, reach out to us, strokeweaponsfield.com, on Facebook, or through email. Thank you very much, guys.